Hello friends, welcome back to the Filipino kitchen in the UK. In this video, we'll be cooking 3 soup recipes that tick all the boxes. Budget friendly, easy, nourishing, as well as comforting and tasty. Our first recipe is Tinola corn chowder. This is a creamy and very hearty version of our regular tinola, which is a classic Filipino chicken soup usually served with rice. As always, the full recipes will be in the video description. So, for the first soup, we will need 2 cans of corn, 2 large potatoes, a medium-sized onion, 6 cloves of garlic, and a small piece of fresh ginger, which will give our soup its distinct tinola flavor. We'll also need some diced chicken, a handful of spinach, and a can of coconut milk. First off, we need to prepare the vegetables. We'll mince the ginger and the garlic, and then dice the onion and potatoes. Next, we'll heat the oil in a large casserole dish over medium heat. We'll cook the onion until soft and translucent. Then we'll add the garlic and we'll stir for a minute and then toss in the ginger. Now we'll add the chicken and we'll cook this until it changes color, stirring regularly. And once the chicken is cooked, we'll throw in the potatoes. Next, we'll pour in the coconut milk, chicken stock, and water. Then we'll add the corn and we'll season this with some ground black pepper and salt. Cover with a lid, lower the heat, and let it simmer for 20 minutes. Now remove the lid and mash some of the potatoes. This is an optional step if you wish to thicken the broth. Stir in the spinach and turn off the heat. The soup is now ready to serve. Now, on to our next soup, which is the creamy chicken sopas or chicken macaroni soup. This soup just brings back memories of family gatherings in the Philippines. It just makes me happy and I wouldn't mind eating this every day if I'd be honest. For this soup, we'll be using 400 grams of chicken. So what I've done so far is I've boiled this for 20 minutes in roughly 3 cups of water, 2 cloves of garlic, and half an onion with a pinch of salt and pepper. The other ingredients that we need would be celery, carrots, evaporated milk, and macaroni. Now, once the boiled chicken has cooled down, remove the chicken from the water and reserve the broth, then dry the chicken using your hands or some cutlery. Once we've done all the prep, we'll now saute the carrots, celery, and onions until soft. Then we'll add in the garlic and stir for a minute. And we'll season this with salt and pepper. Next, we'll pour in the reserved broth from the boiled chicken along with 1 liter of chicken stock. Then we'll stir this and bring to a boil. Once it starts boiling, lower the heat, remove the lid, add the macaroni and stir. Then we'll cover this again with a lid for 5 minutes or until the macaroni is al dente. Now we'll add the flaked chicken and the evaporated milk. Then we'll let this simmer gently for another 5 minutes while stirring occasionally. If you prefer the soup to be more loose, then add some water. Otherwise, the soup is ready to serve. For our last soup, we'll be making our minestrone, which was inspired with Jamie Oliver's recipe. This is perfect when you have leftover green leafy vegetables in your fridge. It's a chunky soup and it leaves you feeling satisfied, energized, and possibly proud that you made it from scratch. For this soup, we'll be using 4 rashers of smoked bacon, 2 cans of chopped tomatoes, 100 grams of kale, and a teaspoon of dried oregano. We'll also need 1 can of red kidney beans. Cannellini or black beans are okay too. I had some leftover spinach, which I'll include as well, but this is optional. We'll also need carrots, celery, garlic, onion, and some macaroni, but you can use any other type of pasta. As with most dishes, we'll begin by preparing the vegetables. Next, we'll also prepare the macaroni or whichever pasta you're using. Place the pasta inside the resealable bag and smash it into smaller pieces with a pestle or any other heavy object such as a rolling pin. We'll also chop the smoked bacon into bite-sized pieces. Now it's time to add oil in a large casserole dish over medium heat, and we'll then cook the bacon until brown on the edges. Add the celery, carrots, and onion and saute for 5 minutes or until softened. Then add the garlic and stir for another minute. Season with black pepper and salt to taste and add the oregano. Next, we'll pour in the vegetable stock, water, and chopped tomatoes. Then we'll add the beans and stir. Now add the kale or any other green vegetables and stir. Then cover with the lid, lower the heat, and simmer gently for 10 minutes. Now remove the lid, give it a taste, and adjust the seasoning if needed. I ended up adding a teaspoon of sugar to balance the acidity. Then we'll add the smashed macaroni, stir, and simmer for another 10 minutes or until the pasta is soft. And there we have it, the minestrone is now ready. We'll serve this with some grated cheese. We hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comments if you try any of these soups. Take care and we'll see you in the next one.